Today is February 18th, 2022, and my Boy Scout troop is at Camp Birch outside of Yellow Springs, Ohio. And we've been out looking for dogbane, and we just found a bunch. Take a look at all this. See these nice red stalks? This one, all these around here seem to have lost their seed pods. I don't see any seed pods on any of these, but they're nice and thick. Looks like there must be 20 of them here. I think we're gonna harvest up all these, take them home, back to our campsite, process them up, see if we can make some cordage, and maybe do some fire rolling. Stay tuned. So we found a bunch of dogbane. We must have found 30 or 40 stalks, and there was more in the woods, but some of it was kind of little and we left it behind. So I'm just gonna process one up and see what we can do. I think I've got enough that I can make some cordage a little bit later on, but today I'm gonna try some fire rolling. I just need maybe one stalk to get enough fiber to do some fire rolling. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get off this outer woody layer. I'm gonna do it the way Dave McIntyre does in some of his videos. I'm just gonna scrape it with my knife, a few inches at a time. Get that woody layer off. And then do a few more inches at a time. Maybe I'll use a sharp side. That helps. Don't want to dull my knife. All right. Gotta get this outer woody, I call it wood. I don't think it's actually wood. It's like bark. Gotta get this outer bark layer off first. Most of it. All right, I'm just gonna stop right there because it's gonna take me a few minutes to get all this done. After I get this scraped, we'll move on to the next step. So stay tuned. Be right back. I failed to mention I'm here with one of my buddies. This is my buddy Gabe. He's a scout in my Boy Scout troop, Troop 516 in Centerville, Ohio. And he is a fabulous scout, and he wanted to learn a little bit about processing and using a dogbane. So say hi, Gabe.
Hi.
All right. All right, next step. We're just gonna crush this with our fingers. Let's break it up all the way down. And then kind of open it up. This one's wanting to come apart in two pieces, so I'm going to let it. I'll set that right there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by cracking it a little bit, exposing some of those fibers, and then I'm going to peel it a little bit and crack a little more. And peel it a little bit. And crack a little more. Peel it back. Just peel and crack and peel and crack. That's it. Just keep after it for a little while. It'll take me, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes to get done with both pieces of this dogbane. Looks like it's gonna give me plenty to make a fire roll with. This was kind of a skinny, short stalk. All right, well, you can see what's happening here. This is nice, good Dogbane fibers. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll pause the video for now, and I'll finish this up and I'll show you what the finished product looks like. So stay tuned. Back in a second. All right, here's the fiber I got out of that one stalk. Like I said, this one that I picked out of the pile was kind of short and kind of skinny. Didn't have a whole lot of fiber in it. I think what I'm gonna do is kind of shred this. The first few fire rolls I made with Dogbane, I kept the fibers all kind of going in a straight line and it disintegrated on me. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of shred it up and jumble up the fibers as good as I can, make it random, and then lay it out into a nice little mat and put some ashes on it. Make a fire roll. Kind of something generally like that. I'm gonna work on this a little bit more before I actually get into it, but that's kind of the way you do it. All right, let's go see if we can make a little fire. Stay tuned. Got some Dogbane fibers here that I harvested not too long ago. I'm just kind of, seems to me that this fire roll technique works if I jumble up the fibers a little bit. Kind of like a cotton ball. We're at Camp Hugh Taylor Birch outside of Yellow Springs, Ohio. It's really cold. All right. Just got some sifted wood ash. This is not Fireball whiskey, just sifted wood ash that I got out of my backyard fire pit I brought with me camping this weekend. Put some down on the Dogbane. Roll it up tight. If I can roll it a little bit tighter here on this stump. All right, let's see if we can do this. To roll it off. It's getting hot. This stump's got some moisture in it. I think that's working against me. We have ignition. I kind of rolled the heck out of it, but moisture in this stump was working against me. There we go. I don't know if you can see the embers so bright out here. There it is. All right, let's put it into our cedar bark tinder bundle and see what we can do. It's so windy today, I may not need to blow on it very much. There we go. All right. This video was inspired by the Boggy Creek Beast. I saw him do this on a video a few days ago and I asked him some questions. He coached me through it. And by golly, Dogbane and Ash's work. Boggy Creek Beast, thank you very much, buddy. See you again soon. That's all for this one.
All right, so I'm putting a little on there. Just start down the middle?
Yep, right down the middle. Or on one end. That's probably good.
That's all right. All right, now I'm gonna roll that nice and tight.
Roll it tight, tight, tight.
I don't want to kneel.
Troop 516 Scoutmaster Extraordinaire Tom Coder.
All right.
Fellow firecrafter.
All right.
Roll it tight with your. Roll it tight a few times.
A little tighter than that.
Maybe with your hand first.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go. There, that's nice and tight.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta be kind of a little more energetic than with the cotton. Really get with it. Oops.
Clean up.
Roll it tight again. Long rolls. Fast.
You got it.
Uh-oh.
I think you're smoking.
It's smoking.
It's smoking.
Good.
Yeah. Yep, there it is.
I see it.
There it is.
First try. First try, Tom.
There we go. It's smoking.
All right, where's your tinder bundle?
All right.
Got a little cedar bark. Yeah, baby.
Fire!
How about that? Outstanding.
Inappropriately in a bottle of Fireball.
There you go. Way to go, Tom. Congratulations.
I am Shawnee. All right, here we are with 516 Assistant Scoutmaster Eric Thompson. This is his first attempt at.
Maybe a little bit more.
A little more.
About that much again.
Like that?
Yeah, that might be enough, yeah.
All right.
Just lay it on the ground and be good. Roll as tight as you can get it.
Roll it up tight.
Kind of keep it together about an inch and a half long.
Roll it up tight.
And do it with the stick. There you go.
Alright, that.
Okay. And when you're ready, just roll it as fast and hard as you can. Roll it up tight a little bit. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up. Is it getting hot? Roll it up tight and keep going.
Ash is deceiving. Yeah, I know. Alright. It'll be warm, but not. I just think that ash kind of spoiled at the end.
Yeah. Now let's look. Keep going, it's getting hot though. Wait a minute, I'm smelling smoke.
Yeah. Not just ash.
Nope, you
Nope,
got
you
it.
didn't.
You got fire in there.
It's smoking. There's smoke in there.
Yep.
Yeah, baby.
There you
Alright.
go.
First try, Eric.
That's so cool. It starts before you even know it.
Just let that ember come up.
Because it's in the middle.
Kind of bend it just a little bit where you see it smoking. There you go. Right there's the ember. You see it? Let it come up until you see it glowing a little bit. Maybe blowing a little bit. Kind of work it open just a teensy bit so you can get a little bit of oxygen.
There it is.
There you go. It's coming up. All right. Now
Oh,
lay it in
oh,
your-
there it is.
Yep. Now just go ahead and lay it in your tinder bundle. And make a taco out of it. And hold it up. Fire goes up. So hold it like this. There you go. And hold it in so the fibers are touching that coal. You're good. It'll go for a long time.
Oh, come on.
You're good. Keep moving.
There we go.
Close.
Let's see a little smoke now.
That's good. Keep going. A little more energetically.
Come on, flame.
There you go.
Oh, soft flame.
Come
Yeah,
on.
I saw
Come
it.
on.
It's right there.
Hold it in on itself a little bit. And then right in there. Almost.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Woo! Yeah.
Blow on a little more.
There you go.
I see flame. Keep going.
Count it.
I think that
Oh
counts.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Eric.
Good job, Eric. All right.
We'll make a
Very cool.
firecracker out of you. All right.
Thank
Isn't that
you.
satisfying?
It really is.
Nice.
that booster stick.
Who's hammering?
All right, now fast and furious. Okay, stop. You're lit, buddy. You're lit.
Yep.
Yep.
There's the tinder bud.
Right
Oh, here, right here.
Stick that in your tinder bundle. And just lay it in there like a taco. Hold it in on itself.
Almost out of battery. Yeah, ignition.
Caught.
2 minutes. With a
Alright.
2 minutes
Way to
2
go.
minutes.
took you from start to finish.
Start to finish.
That's pretty impressive, I think.
Easier with a cotton ball, I think. Plus, it was less work.
I got another one.
Yeah. Right? Just put that on there.